Hello, everyone. Back again. Welcome back to the video review. This time, we're going to be taking a look at another moment. The Redeemed Engine After Party Part 2. This is going to be a little bit longer than the last one. Um, so, yes, thank you to everyone that enjoyed Redeemed Engine. This was a project that, man, it just things fell into place the right and the runtime, and boom goes the dynamite. Things happen, and you know, what can you do? Uh, yes. So yes, Boy 11. I see your comments there. I did see your video uh, using using that Digimon or Pokemon character to destroy Springer Constantine. That was actually kind of humorous. Um, but on to the future of like going forward with Beyond Redeemed Engine. So we'll start with Springer Constantine. They're obviously dead. They're not coming back. Um, because like now you might see them pop up as ghosts sometime, but I don't know. I know someone's in the comments said, "Oh, we're gonna see the ghost of Katrina." You're probably gonna see that and not be it for various reasons. I'll talk about in a future stream. My dark side, of course, which was the main, well, not antagonist, but manipulative being, manipulative antagonist, manipulative antagonist, whatever you want to call it. My dark side like is also in hell is dead. Well, it's not. Well, okay, it's not technically dead. It's just is. Well, I explain it very clearly in Redeemed Engine from my OC perspective, where it's separated from my body. Thus, I no longer have the blood of Unicron in my tender. The dark side of myself was inspired from Rodimus Unicronus, from or specifically Rodimus Kron from Titan's Return and Power of the Primes, where he was just hot rod black and purple and silver with a faceplate. The faceplate was well, it was inspired from it. E2 product or E2 family is or Kelvin is going to make a face pack for because even though you saw just the one face, I mean it was just the one face, but you're going to see my dark side again at some point, but it's going to be a separate being from my actual OC. Yes, it's connected to my OC, but it's complicated, I know, but the fact of the matter is my dark side pretty much left my body after completing what had to be completed was destroying Springer and Constantine. Um, Now, in Entrance Past, which is the second special uh, of my of season 9, that's going to focus a bit more on my and this is spoiler territory, by the way. This will focus more on my basically my hard times on the other railway. Yes, I was on the other railway for at least a year, maybe 2 years, surrounded by diesels. Now, specifically like class 55 diesels, there was a class 13. Uh, I think no, there were no soda-based diesels. I don't think the script is still in the works. Um, but there is going to be a lot of diesel involvement with uh, an Edge's Pass, which is another missing detail. And before anyone asks, no, it's not the other matter that like it's something completely different, but that's a story for another time. Not trying to hide anything or sugarcoat it. Sorry if I'm speaking this way. I've been dealing with a pinched nerve in my back. Thank goodness for acupuncture. Thank goodness for all the necessary recommendations I've had to take. And you're trying to nope. Sorry, I have to shut down Discord there. Discord and I'll let them move. Anyway, so yeah, hello, Icy Boy. So yeah, that's basically the gist of Springer Constantine, My Dark Side, and Katrina. Like now, I will point something out about Constantine and Springer's origins. This is spoiler territory. Constantine never had any interaction with Alfred or 9462. But when he was built and given the numbers, well, the reverse order numbers like Alfred had, 9462 instead of, you know, Constantine found it ironic. And that was basically the end of discussion. That was the only interaction Constantine ever had with Alfred. He never heard about Alfred trying to kill Henry and Gordon in 1925 and blowing himself up. Now Springer's a bit different. Like he was built as a Black Five from the start. He was never a hybrid engine like Henry was in season one of Thomas. Springer was an engine who was not built at Crew, but built at Fowler Works. Or not Fowler Works, but, or Stanier Works, like, William Stanier, the Black Fives. So he was built from the ground up, Springer was. And, of course, he never knew about Henry's rebuild up until, well, Redeemed Engine. The thing is that Springer Constantine, like when they met, they thought that'd be a great alliance for them to destroy railways that are no good to them. They thought. Then when they went to Sodor, they thought, oh, this, and Redeemed Engine, that's a whole different ball game. The end. In saying that, that's essentially the origins of Springer Constantine. Like, yes, Constantine and Springer share similar traits to other previous villains like Alfred, and in no way Timothy the Ghost Trade or Clitchfield 311. Which, by the way, actually, I'm going to stop myself right there because I don't want to spoil too much. Thank you, Shiner Tees, thank you, Shiner Tees, for talking to my head there. Otherwise, I'd be given a boot to the head. Or far worse than that. But anywho. There we go. Holy fuck, sorry. Shit, sorry. Damn. That was Discord going off again, but the point is that was essentially Redeemed Engine right there. Like, there is much more to. Here's an interesting. Now, some of you may be thinking to yourselves, okay, you've seen or we you've seen like two coaches, Angela and Marcus, in the intros of by season 9, but they have got no formal introduction. That's going to be coming up soon, actually, and how and how I got them and whatnot. It's not as similar to Thomas when Thomas got Andy and Clarabelle in his branch line, but it's gonna be a lot different from Thomas's little history with when he saved James and Jerome and Judy from the field of Cow's Bend. Not Cow's Bend. Cow's Bend was season 2. That's when Edward had his oh no moment. Uh, James's field, which is just in front of, which is before Wellsworth, is a lot of things that would happen. What can you do? What do this, all that. What anyhow. Anyway, so with that being said, that is the end of this live stream. Thank you so much for watching the Redeemed Engine, everyone, and thank you so much for watching this stream. There'll be a third stream, which is going to be a little bit more serious, and Icy Boy is going to be a huge part of it. Yes, he has put his reservations down as for other people who I'm not going to say their names. It's vitally important that they join, and they're going to they will do the talking. I will be filling in on the blank points and whatnot. Anyways, so take care, everyone. See you later.